Hello everyone, this is part 2 to my builds video. I made the original one, I'd say about 6 months ago, and it's basically the only video on my channel that has any type of interaction and views and that I've gained subscribers off from. So I figured, why not try to go fishing at the same pond, if you know what I mean. But, just in case you wanted some credentials, usually I show these to women on the first date. But 1700 points, plus minus right where you want it, 296, 1700 points. You can't really beat this. You can't really passing percentage 69.2. So you guys see last 10, 0, 9, and 1. You guys see what I'm talking about. We have the credentials. I have what you want. First off, though, before I show you the more updated and effective builds that I've been playing with, I would first like to address some comments that I got on my last video. If you actually, I'll put them up on screen. I'll put a little bit of effort. I'll try to put them up on screen. But first, I wanna give a shout out to my boy Mitch Puddle. Probably the nicest comment I've received on this video. It said, why don't you make sniper at 168 instead of 160? Same speed, but slightly better physical attributes, I think. Just curious. Mitch, if you didn't put that just curious at the end of the sentence, I would have felt attacked. But I appreciate your curiosity, and I hope you see this video. I want to say thank you because I did use that. I put all the weights at 168 instead of 160, so thank you for that. Going down to Grant. Grant, shut up. It wasn't even that big of a deal. My response, I feel, was appropriate for what Grant said because it was my actual reasoning. Now, did I know I put number 2 for everything? Yes, I did, and I addressed my reasoning for so in the response there. Let's see. What do we got? Riley recommendation for enforcer. Fuck you, Riley. Stop throwing hip checks during our games. That's what I have to say about that. All right. Let's see. Life for Rennell. All right, Rennell. The builds are all pretty small. This is a good comment too. I can agree with that. He's got a fair point. They all were pretty small. Told him I found a little bit of success, just kind of playing with what I play with. And fucking Pierre comes out here. Been really successful, but have a negative record. Yeah, right. Shut up, Pierre. Which, we're terrible. Look at the last 10, 0, 9, and 1. We're quite bad. But in my defense, we were trying to figure out who could play goalie for like the first 50 games. But that is an excuse, but it's not good enough. We're quite terrible. But I just didn't enjoy Pierre's comment, so I figured I would point it out. Going back down. As a D-man, these builds, first off, Zeze is the commenter, and they said, as a D-man, these D builds you gave aren't good. Okay. In my opinion, puck moving defenseman is too small. He's going to get knocked off pucks by bigger builds. And the defensive defenseman is too big and clunky, going to get blown by in almost all situations, unless he goes for a hit. And honestly, fair. Alright, I took that into account when I made these ones. You'll see I made a little bigger puck moving defenseman. I'm pretty sure I know I still have a defensive defenseman build in here. Because, why not? So, gonna hop right into the builds here. Alright, we are back. I am currently George Corey Burns. Yes. So, going into the traits, we will start off with the first one here. No, I selected it like an idiot. We will start off with the first one here, which is very similar to the first one in the last video, and that's because it's fantastic and it's still the #1 build to use in ESHL. Threes. Alright? It's the superior build for threes. And that is because, first of all, shout out Mitch Puddle, up to 169. But we got the weight up there, like he suggested. And look at these stats. You're going to rely on your speed, acceleration, and wrist shot accuracy and the power. And as you see, those are very good stats for now. And what I did here, I also got sharpshooter too for the shooting, up to 93 accuracy, which will be very helpful. I have cardio master too, which the endurance in this game, it's a little better than years previous. I remember there were traits last year. I think it was called Marathon Man. And you basically gain your endurance back like so quickly. It was insane. This is the closest thing to that. So I got endurance up to 93. Very helpful when you're relying on your speed and you need energy to unlock your full potential for the speed. Now, going to quick defensive stick. I would recommend this for the majority of builds. I'm pretty sure I said this in my last video, but very helpful in the defensive end. I like to... Everybody knows. Everybody's a poke-checking little bitch in this game, so you might as well join the club. So, quick defensive stick is the specialty trait. There. God damn it, I hit B. So, we're going to go right back into it. Edit loadouts. You can see all of them right now, so... My bad, but... Second build is the Enforcer, and this is the one for shit hits the fan and you're bored playing the game. Me and my friends have had plenty of fun just railing fucking dudes trying to skate up the ice or along the wall. It's a goddamn hoot. Enforcer, 6'9", 270, fuck it. We have whopping 74 speed, 75 acceleration, but we're going to get into the numbers that really count here, and that is strength 88, durability, well, 90, doesn't matter. Gonna hop into body checking at 93. Basically, body checking at 93 is all you need to know. But if you ever care to score a goal with this build, Heavy Slapper 2 is nice. Crusher 2 helps out with the body checking, and Quick Release is for the fucking OV one-timers, baby. Build number 3 is the Dangler. This is for all you little shit sippers that fucking piss me off every game. Dangler 5'7", 169. Yeah. I gave you some speed. Oh. Smoke Big Woods is looking for anybody to play Modern Warfare, if anyone's curious. Alright, my bad. Dangler, 5'7", 169. We're sticking with the short, speedy guy. I do want dirty dangles too, because you might as well have your hands as high as possible if you're going to be this fucking asshole. 95 deking. Oh, Jesus. Precise passing 2. You might as well not be selfish, because you're really... I was playing around. There's not really any ways to get super high wrist shot accuracy with this build, so you might as well not be selfish and get your passing up. Where are we at there? 87 for passing. Might as well help out. All right, don't be an asshole. And honestly, you can put any type of deking. I just chose the toe drag because I like to hit them with the Tage Thompson toe drag every once in a while. So I did the toe drag, but you are more than welcome to do any other ones. Now for the fourth build, we're gonna. This is my puck build, I guess. Puck moving defenseman, 6 foot, 192. Now, that guy in my comments telling me too small. 192 is pretty beefy. 6 foot, that's like a little above average in America. I'm pretty much 6 foot, kind of. Trade slot 1, precise passing 2. Puck moving defenseman, you want to move the puck. Alright, we're going to have passing up here at a 92, which is splendid work. Interceptor 2, you might as well play some defense. Try and pick off the passes. I've noticed, I guess, some more interceptions with this trait, but I struggle to find one that would really be helpful defensively for this. I guess you could definitely do the Hockey IQ ones, the defensive awareness ones, but defensive awareness at 89 is also boosted by this interceptor too. So, and then obviously throwing on the quick defensive stick there at the end. Final build is defensive. You're damn right. Defensive defenseman, 6'7", 210. That guy was saying he was too fucking big. Fuck you. Don't use it then. Don't use a defensive defenseman. 6'7", 210. Crusher 2 is the first trait slot. Trait slot 2 is defensive minded 2. Now, Crusher 2, obviously you want to use the size to your strength. Yes, size. You want to use the size to your strength. And you're going to want to make a play on the puck with a defensive minded 2, with getting defensive awareness up there to 94, which as long as you are smart enough to be in the right position, you'll be picking off passes, especially with that big frame and the long stick that comes with it. Body checking at 86, you'll be hitting guys out there, especially with the size already. And I try to keep this with the highest speed as possible. I know speed at 81 isn't great, but there were scenarios where I had the speed down to like 74 with this build, so speed up to 81 is pretty acceptable, and I threw on the quick defensive stick. And those are my 5 builds. If anybody would like to address anything in the comments below, I think I've shown I'm more than capable of handling any criticism, and I encourage any engagement with the videos. If I was helpful, I would really appreciate a like or a subscription as well. I'm very close to 100 subscribers, and that's honestly way more than I thought I'd ever have when I went out to Target and bought my Elgato. So I appreciate it. Please check out the other videos as well, and enjoy the rest of your day, boys.